What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the JuiceBox, presented by Lock City. It's Claw here today, and I hope you guys are all having a great start to your week. Today we're going to have episode number 72 of the JuiceBox with an outlook into the Tuesday MLB slate. But before we get into it, just a reminder that you can join our premium tier Discord at wap.com/LockCity for only $5 per month. This gets you access to every cheat sheet every day across all active major sports, access to premium picks from all 9 of our pro cappers, and tons of sports-specific and stat-specific data points on a daily basis to help you become a better sports bettor. That's wap.com/LockCity. Get instant access for only 16 cents a day. All right, let's get into it. First game of the day, we have the Brewers at the Guardians. Quinn Priester versus Logan Allen. The Guardians are minus 125 on the money line, and the Brewers are plus 105. I think the Guardians get another one here versus the Brewers. Priester has not looked sharp this year, especially on the road. His numbers get even worse, and the Brewers do struggle. Their WRC plus batting average are all a bit lower versus left-handed pitching. So I like the Guards here to get another one. Next up, we have the Twins at the Orioles. Simeon Woods Richardson versus Cade Povich. The Orioles are minus 130 on the money line, and the Twins are plus 110. We have an over-under of 9. We'll be coming back to this game later for the JuiceBox Lock of the day. But moving forward, the next game on the slate is the Red Sox at the Tigers. Brian Bello versus Tyler Holton. Looks like the Tigers are going with a bullpen game here today. They're minus 108 on the money line, and the Red Sox are minus 112. Over-under of 8.5. Not too much I like in this game. Don't really want to fade the Tigers. They've been hot. If anything, I'd probably still lean their way. Next up, we have the White Sox at the Reds. Jonathan Cannon versus Andrew Abbott. The Reds are minus 205 on the money line, and the White Sox are plus 170. We have an over-under of 9. I think my favorite bet in this game will probably just be to lay the run line here, minus 1.5 with the Reds. Another prop that could be worth it is Andrew Abbott over 5.5 strikeouts. The White Sox strikeout numbers are slightly worse for lefties. 6 is a very doable line for Abbott. That's probably just one inning for him. Moving forward, we have the Cardinals at the Phillies. Sonny Gray versus Jesus Luzardo. The Phillies are minus 148 on the money line, and the Cardinals are plus 124. Over-under of 8. I like the Phillies in this one here, and I do like Luzardo over 5.5 strikeouts as well. That's minus 120 on DraftKings here. But the Cardinals, they're not known as a strikeout team, but versus lefties, their numbers are definitely worse. I think, that Mackenzie Gore just got 7 or 8 versus them. We've had Tyler McGill, he got 9 versus them. So I like Luzardo to get 6 here. I'd also lean the Phillies to win this game. Next up, we have the Rays at the Blue Jays. Shane Baz versus Jose Barrios. The Blue Jays are minus 135 on the money line, and the Rays are plus 114. Over-under of 8. Not much I like in this game. I'd probably just lean the under. I don't really have too much confidence in either of these offenses. Next up, we have the Pirates at the Mets. Mitch Keller versus Kodai Senga. The Mets are minus 245 on the money line, and the Pirates are plus 200. Over-under of 7.5. Favorite bets in this game would be Kodai Senga over 5.5 strikeouts, which is pretty juicy, or you could take a little plus money bet here for him to get 7. The The Pirates have been striking out a ton lately. Bryce Elder, who's absolutely not a strikeout guy, he just got 8 versus them. I think Senga should have his way. So a potential strikeout ladder here for Senga, and I'd play the Mets on the run line as well. Next up, we have the Nationals at the Braves. Michael Soroka versus Spencer Schwellenbach. The Braves are minus 230 on the money line, and the Nationals are plus 190. Over under of 8.5. I think the Braves obviously win this one here. Soroka, he kind of struggled in both of his outings this year, allowing 4 earned runs in each. The Nats don't really strike out, so I wouldn't really look at Schwellenbach K's. I'd probably just use the Braves as a parlay piece if you like them. Next up, we have the Marlins at the Cubs. Valente Belozo versus Ben Brown. The Cubs are minus 265 on the money line, and the Marlins are plus 215. Over under of 8. My favorite bets in this game would be the Cubs on the run line here. Belozo he's been pretty bad. Ben Brown had a kind of a rough start to the year, but has bounced back in his last couple. I like him to be able to hold down this Marlins team, which doesn't have too many guys that really scare you. So I would take the Cubs on the run line here, or you could just parlay their money line with another one of your favorite money lines. Next up, we have the Rockies at the Rangers. Kyle Freeland versus Jack Leiter. The Rangers are minus 238 on the money line, and the Rockies are plus 195. Over under of 8.5. Favorite bet in this game would be Jack Leiter over 5.5 strikeouts. The Rockies, it's well known at this point, but they lead the league in strikeouts. And they lead the league in strikeouts versus right-handed pitching. Their splits and strikeouts also go up on the road. The Rangers play in a pretty pitcher-friendly park, so I think Leiter can get 6 here. Moving on, we have the Royals at the Astros. Chris Bubich versus Framber Valdez. The Astros are minus 135 on the money line, and the Royals are plus 114. Over under of 7.5. I think my favorite bet in this game would be Chris Bubich over 4.5 strikeouts. This is a line that Bubich has cleared with ease all season long. He's cleared this line in 6 of 8 starts. The Astros aren't the same team they've been in the past. Been striking out a lot more, and I like Bubich to get his strikeouts here. In terms of a side, I don't really like either side in this game. I think it could be low scoring though. Neither offense has really impressed. So if under 7.5 is probably a good look, but even better, we could take the bullpens out of it, take the first 5 under. Next up, we have the Angels at the Padres. Jose Soriano versus Dylan Cease. The Padres are minus 218 on the money line, and the Angels are plus 180. Favorite bet in this game would be Dylan Cease over 7.5 strikeouts. Again, the Angels, they strike out a ton, and especially to right-handed pitching. It's a good spot here for Cease to bounce back versus a pretty poor lineup. Next up, we have the Yankees at the Mariners. Max Fried versus Brian Wu. The Yankees are minus 142 on the money line, and the Mariners are plus 120, and we have an over-under of 7. I think my favorite bet in this game would be under 7. The Mariners Park is pretty well known at this point, being a pitcher-friendly park. Both offenses kind of went off yesterday, but now we got a lot better pitchers on the bump today. Fried has been incredible to start the year. He's 6-0 with a 1.05 ERA. And Wu, not too bad himself either. 4-1, 3.25 ERA. But he's only has a 1.38 ERA at home. And in his career, he has had much success with the Yankees in limited sample size of 23 at-bats. The Yanks are only batting 174 off him. So I think runs will be hard to come by in this one. I'll take the under 7.5. Next up, we have the Diamondbacks at the Giants. Brandon Pfaadt versus Robbie Ray. The Diamondbacks are minus 115 on the money line, and the Giants are minus 105. Over-under of 7.5. I'll take the Diamondbacks on the money line here. Just don't really have too much faith in Robbie Ray when he gets in these type of matchups where he can't get strikeouts. The Diamondbacks don't strike out at all, and that's pretty much one of the only ways he's been able to get guys out this year. So I would take the Diamondbacks on the money line here. Next up, we have the Athletics at the Dodgers. Starter is still to be determined for the Athletics. The Dodgers are going to start Landon Knack. Dodgers are minus 225 on the money line, and the Athletics are plus 185. Over-under of 9.5. No play in this game until we see who the A's are starting. But now it's time for the best part of the show. It's the JuiceBox Lock of the day. As I said earlier, we're going to go to the Twins and Orioles game, and we're going to take the Twins on the money line here at plus 110. They're on fire right now. They're winners of 8 in a row coming into this game versus the Orioles, who have lost 3 of their last 5, and most recently they also played about a week ago, and the Twins swept them. Povich is starting for the Orioles. He's 1-3 with a 5.55 ERA. Last time out, facing the Orioles, he let up 5 earned runs in a game that the Twins won 9-1. And he's pitching at home today, but that has not been the home park has not been kind to Povich this year. His ERA jumps all the way up to his splits at home jump all the way up to 7.94 ERA. And looking through his games here, he has not even made it through 5 innings in any of his 4 home starts this year. So I do think that this is a good matchup for the Twins. They've already seen Povich, and they hit him well. On the other side, we have Simeon Woods Richardson. He's 2-2 with a 4.10 ERA. He just faced the Orioles recently. He only went 4 2/3, but only let up 2 earned runs. But I think that he'll be able to hold the Orioles in check. The Orioles offense just hasn't been the same as what it was in recent years. They've scored 2 or fewer runs in 3 of their last 5, and in every single game versus the Orioles in their previous series, they scored 2 or fewer runs. So I like the spot here for the Twins to continue their hot streak, to make it 9 in a row here. So lock it in, Twins on the money line, plus 110. It's the JuiceBox Lock of the day. And I hope you guys all have a great day, cash a bunch of bets, and we'll see you here tomorrow. Peace.